Alright guys, so this is Dimensional Warfare Fleet. There's going to be a Dimensional Warfare also like tactics for mecha battles and land battles and stuff. But basically, the idea behind it is that there's a universe unique to the game. You can make any ships you want from any game, any series that you want. You can take stuff from Babylon 5. You can take stuff from any other game, any other miniatures you got sticking in your closet that are hiding out there that you want to use. You can go ahead and throw them into this game, create a spreadsheet, or actually the spreadsheet's already created. You just need to go ahead and choose what you want and make the spaceships for the fighters, the small craft, whatever you want to use to be able to play this game, you make it. You can have, shoot, everybody out there has 3D printed miniatures of one type or another somewhere lying around that you can get stuff for. So basically, this game is designed to where the premise behind it is that Earth got trashed, we almost lost a big old battle, and said, screw this, and started messing around and found out a way to build these gates to go into different dimensions. So you can use stuff, miniatures that you have from Babylon 5 that are in your closet. Like I said, you can choose whatever you want. The idea is either there's stats for it for free that get posted online that people like me create for you, or there's stuff that you can create yourself if it's not available and previously created by somebody else, but the whole thing should be fairly balanced, hopefully. And you design your fleets, you decide how big of a fleet each player wants. They use your points up, buying your ships, your fighters, everything else. And then both players start out rolling initiative, and you decide which side gets to go first. And they get to move, you get to fire your weapons. Weapons are actually pretty easy. I've got these generic arcs that you can use. These kind of help. So you get the smaller, narrow front arc. You got your standard arc. You got a wide arc, which is a 120 degree arc. You got a half arc or 180 degree arc. You got a swivel turret arc, a turret arc, and then you got 360 degrees. So you could take your guys, when they're on the table, you slide these around them. These are too small and it's hard to do while I'm looking at my phone. But you can slide these around them. You got these points to help center your figure. And so you can sit there if your arcs are based off of the side. You can turn it, make sure you're lined up sideways. And you can look at your arcs, and you know, you can measure just using a straight line tape measure, and you can just measure out and see, is that in that arc to be able to shoot. Your turning and your movement is actually pretty simple. You got a number for how many inches you normally would move. You also got a number of turns. You can take several turns and turn them into one bigger turn. So you got a bunch of 45-degree turns, or you can take 3 45-degree turns and do a 90-degree turn. So there's lots of things to do. The rules, we'll go through them little by little, but this is just to give you an idea. And I'm going to play a game with these evil Narn ships versus this relatively small Centauri fleet. Because their technology is so much better and they have a lot of firepower and everything, it doesn't really take a huge Centauri fleet to equal out a Narn fleet. So I'll post more videos on that as we go. Post any questions or anything you have below.